the bright sun, and tomorrow again, the 1 hour we lose to get up a little early. So all these preparations are going on. So we are back to the active life, and naturally, so it is wonderful that we will once again, every month we'll gather over here and study this Astavakra Samhita. As we always do, let us chant this mantra to begin with. Atma Shakshi Vibhu Purna Eka Mukta Chit Akriya Asango Nispriha Shanto Brahmat Samsaravaniva. In these 2 lines, the complete picture has been given, the truth. But the thing is, who will understand it? Unless and until you have an Advaita Vedanta background, it is very difficult to understand. And moreover, the chapter that we are going to study today, the 12th chapter, oh my God, that denounces everything. The self is the witness. The self is not active. It doesn't do anything. So this we have to understand. The self is the witness. And someone witnessing something, not active, not involved, that is me. That is you. That is the human being. All beings. But we feel attached to all those. We are affected by any activity happening around us. So that's why it is reminding us Atma Shakshi. And it is Vibhu. Vibhu means all pervading, everywhere. Purna is a complete. There is no desire at all. Complete. So naturally, it doesn't need anything from anywhere. Eka and Mukta. Eka means it is one, is not having 2, no conception of 2. And Mukta, Mukta from where? The bondage and Mukti comes from where? When I feel that I am bound, so the thought of Mukta comes, it is ever free, no question of bondage. And then Chit, it is knowledge. Again, Akriya, it has the knowledge, but it doesn't do anything. When you have the knowledge, naturally you feel like doing something. You cannot sit idle when you have the knowledge. So something has happened, you know that I can go and fix it. Obviously you will feel the urge to go and then help those people or to do something. Why? You have the knowledge. Out of curiosity, some people may go, but they won't be able to do. But when you have the knowledge, obviously you will go and do. But it says, Chit, it is knowledge, it has the knowledge, complete knowledge, but Akriya, it doesn't do anything. If you go back to the life of Sri Krishna, he also was having all knowledge, everything. He knew each and everything. Not only the individual, but also what is going to happen after this. But he said, I am not going to be involved. See? He was the key man. But even then, when the final day came, as they call it, D-Day came, he said, I will be there, but I am not going to fight. Those who have read the Mahabharata, they know. I am not going to involve myself and not going to fight. Fighting means I have to take somebody's side, and I am not going to do that. But I am with those who are good people. And good people should select me, ask me, request me, pray to me. Then only I will go, otherwise not. So when the Arjuna, he said, then what was the offer? See Arjuna, In one side, I am alone, and that too I am not going to fight. I will never take up the arm. This is one. Other side, all my trained soldiers. A big number of trained soldiers, well armed. Now you choose. Now, the spiritual life, there is the Jagat and the God. When you choose the God, you become lonely, alone. You come to the temple and pray, you sit in a corner and meditate, and you become alone. But if you go to the world, you go to the pub, so many people, you can dance with them, drink with them, eat with them, and so many things. If you are members of the club, so many things are going on. Activities are full activities all over the world, so many varieties. But if you go to the God, you are alone, lonely. So it must be chit. The gyan is not that I am ignorant. I am having the full knowledge. At the same time, akriya. Kriya means action, but I don't do any work. Asango. I am not having any company. Because he is alone. The Atman is alone. And there cannot be any company. Asango. Nispriha. Why he is not active? He is having the knowledge. Why he cannot? He said, Nispriha. I don't have any spriha, desire. Spriha is the desire. I must go there. I must talk to those people. I should develop friendship with these. No desire at all. Sitting in one corner. If you come, okay. If you don't come, okay. So, Nispriha, Shanto. And this word Shanta means in peace. What do we want? We want only peace, happiness, joy. And when you are in peace, naturally you don't have any other desire. But this is the real picture of us. This is we, each and every one of us. We are like this. We are Atma, we are Sakshi, we are all-pervading Vibhu, we are full Purna, we are one, we are free, we are knowledge, we are in action, everything is ours. But by mistake, Brahmat, by mistake, samsaravaniva, iba, as if what? Samsara. Samsara means one who is interested in temporary things. That which is constantly changing is called, in Sanskrit, samsara. Samsara means everything that is changing. Samsara. Sammak sarati. Now, I by mistake think myself as a samsari. I am thinking, oh, what I will do, like this and that. So, this is the first thing, first knowledge. So, every day before reading this Astavakra Samhita, we have to remind ourselves, this is the truth. Now, how it goes again and again, either the Guru Astavakra or the Shishya, the disciple, he is telling this, the Janaka. In the 11th chapter, 6th verse, we will be reading, but you know that this fragrance of Vedanta, we are not actually reading only Astavakra, we will be reading many Vedantic books, because we have started one series, and the name of the series is Fragrance of Vedanta. So what is that true Vedanta? Veda Anta, the end of all knowledge. I am everything. The true knowledge. But the other day when I was talking with this, I told this is Vedanta Society and Vedanta means this. The gentleman who was visiting immediately had said, but that is, don't you think this is absurd? Then I stopped. I understood it would be difficult for him to. The God we are praying, at the same time you say that I am the God. It is absurd. I said, maybe. For you it's okay. So I didn't disturb. Why, this is a knowledge, step by step, when you go up and up and up, ultimate knowledge. And then you are reading Astavakra, ultimate. And he doesn't do anything, refusing to meditate even. We will come to that. And this, last March we started, whole year, that means 10 classes, 10 months, 10 classes. This Gita we are, is a part of the fragrance of Vedanta. And today we are going to understand the truth. What happens? In Sanskrit, very nicely it says, Mana amana bhavati. Mana means the mind. How do I know that I am having a mind? Thoughts. If there is no thought, there is no mind actually. It will be like the wall, like the tree. As because we are thinking, even a small little ant is also thinking. And mostly impulsive. When it is moving, if you just make a sound, immediately reaction will be to say, to go somewhere else. So mind is there. Unless the mind is there, you won't be able to do like that. And the human mind, very active. And particularly those in an advanced society, their mind is very sharp, they understand many things. So that mind is there. That mind become amana, no mind. Then we become dead. So this is very peculiar. Mana amana bhavati. What happens after the realization of the highest truth? You don't think. When the thought comes, when there is an object, and what is this, what is that is moving, the moment I entered today, immediately thought came, oh, it has been repaired. That particular the area, so it was going down and it has been repaired and the carpeted and nicely now. The thought came because the object is there. When there is no object about what you are going to think, mana amana bhavati. And completely, absolutely blank. Is it blank? Sometimes some people, their mind becomes completely blank. They can't think. Is it goes like that? No. That cannot be. The mind becomes full. And what is the external, how you will understand that his mind is full, will be full of joy, full of satisfaction, completely desire free. That is called mana amana bhavati. No desire at all. That is what? In the 10th chapter, 5th verse, we have already read Tam eka shuddha chetana. Tvam, the you. What you are yet desired to know, that is ka bubutsa tathapite. In the last line it says, 10th chapter, 5th verse, and the second line, the last few words, he is asking ka bubutsa. Bubutsa means desire to know. So bubutsa tathapite. What type of knowledge you still desire to know, desire to have? Tvam, you, eka, one, shuddha, pure, chetana, consciousness, jadam, vishyam, asat, tatha. And except you, everything is nothing but inert, including your body and mind. You are the consciousness. Avidya opi na kinchit. You are not having any, a little, the leftover of avidya, ignorance. What is the ignorance? I and that is ignorance. The moment you think that I and he, I and she, I and that, ignorance. There cannot be two, that is one only. So this conception should come again and again and again and again. So the Vedantin cannot hurt anyone. Why? Except that person, there is no one else. So only intellectual understanding is one thing, and practicing Vedanta is completely another thing. So they will never be able to heart by thought, by word, by deed. Never. Why? Constantly it is me only. I am in everything. How can I heart myself? So Tvam Eka Shuddha Chetana, you are one. Pure intelligence. The universe is not non-intelligence and unreal. Ignorance also, there is no in you there is no ignorance. Then the Guru is asking, Ka bubutsa tathapite. What more you like to know? See, the knowledge is end. Knowledge is over. Ka bubutsa. Why you are desiring to know further? One gentleman came, Swami, after practicing nearly few years of austerity, and he came to our headquarters, Belur Math, when our Swami Shivananda ji and those great masters were there. So he came and with great joy he said, Swami, I have realized the God. I have realized the God. And they were looking at him and then said, do you think little more of that, whatever you have realized, little more of that you want? Yes, yes, yes. If there is something more. Aina. He said in Bengali, no, you have not. You have not realized anything. The moment you realize that Brahman, the Atman, the God, you are full, 100% full. There is no desire, a little desire to know better than that, more than that. No. So the Sanskrit word param. Param means ultimate. Beyond that, nothing can be. So here he is telling, since you are the consciousness, you have realized that, oh my son, how is it that still you are thinking to know something else? That means something less. So, no, you are not supposed to know. So, this is in the 10th chapter, 5th verse, it gives the hint. And again in the 11th we find, 11th chapter, 6th verse, Astavakra is clearly mentioning, Naham deho, name deho, bodha aham iti nishchayi. Very simple Sanskrit. Na aham deho. Aham means I. Na, negative, no. Deho means the body. I am not this body. And again, nor the body is mine. And I don't claim that this is my body. Look at it. I don't claim that this is my body. If somebody comes and gives a pinch, then what will happen? Let them do. The same thing happened when Raman Maharshi, he was lying down in a just open field. A lot of that black, but very, that when they bite is really painful. Ants were passing, not the small one, the bigger one, ants. And they were there. So Raman Maharshi was lying down. They came and started biting him. Raman Maharshi in the beginning looked at those ants. Slowly they are covering his whole body and then biting. They are getting the taste of the blood and the flesh. They were happy. Raman Maharshi was thinking, oh, this is not my body. Let them do whatever they like. Look at it. And we follow Raman Maharshi. Even somebody touched us and immediately we are fighting with him. And we like to follow Raman Maharshi. It is so easy. I am not this body, and this body also doesn't belong to me. Can you think of it? This is the thing. Another direct disciple of Bhagavan Sri Ramakrishna is Latu Maharaj. Sometimes the Swamiji used to tell him Laktu Ram, lovingly. So he used to practice this. You'll be lying down in a scorching sun. You can understand the Indian summer. Scorching sun. And then he will be covering himself with a blanket in that situation. And lying down. I don't belong to this body, and body is not mine. My God. Thinking that is really impossible. He says that Naham Deho, Name Deho, Bodha Aham Iti Nishchay. I am the consciousness, only consciousness. And Nishchay, I am completely confirmed that I am the consciousness and nothing else. Kaiballa miva samprapto na smaratta kritam kritam. He says, I am consciousness itself and do not remember what he has done or not done. Kaibalyam iva samprapto na smarati. I don't remember what I have done in the past. I don't remember that what duties left for me to do. Nothing. Bhagavan Sri Ramakrishna, he was meditating in a corner of a room. Another person, he was jealous of Sri Ramakrishna because Sri Ramakrishna was loved by many, and particularly the master of that, the temple. He was a rich person. So that man was very jealous of Sri Ramakrishna, how he is influencing the rich man. Maybe he is getting a lot of money from him, like that he was thinking. Sri Ramakrishna never touched money. The rich man wanted to give him a lot of money, but he said, I will beat you if you give this proposal to me. And not only that, that gentleman went to Sri Ramakrishna's mother, Chandramani Devi, the elderly lady. She used to sit and do the japa, meditate. He told, Mother, please take some money. Your son is not accepting, but this is necessary. I may die any day. Who will protect you? Who will look after you? Take some money. The mother said, see, I don't need any money because I am getting everything. The small piece of place that you have provided me, I am very comfortable over here. And if you go and you will wonder, even a 5 feet person cannot lie down straight. That's so small. Even then the lady was telling, I am satisfied. And then that gentleman told, I am the owner of this property. I am offering you something. If you don't accept anything, it is an insult to me. Accept something from me. They said, Acha, you like to give something? I said, this little thing, some ordinary thing she used to chew. Oh, that I saw that the stock is low. Can you please bring that for me? Maybe 1 rupee or so. Even in those days, not even 1 rupee. And that is the tyaga. I don't need anything. Why? Because I don't have the body. Consciousness of the body is also not there. And this gentleman whom I was talking about, he put the burning charcoal on the shoulder of Sri Ramakrishna. Can you imagine? The burning charcoal. And slowly, but Sri Ramakrishna, he was meditating, never could imagine what is happening to his body because there was no body consciousness. Not that we are only reading in the scripture, it has happened in the life of people. Raman Maharshi is our modern day person. Sri Ramakrishna also we can say 100 years before. Not that in the time of the Veda, only this, 100 years before. So these people, when the body was burning, other people around, they smelled that something is burning. You know that when the body burns, naturally it's a bad smell. So they came running, what is happening? They found that the charcoal is slowly going down inside the body, burning the flesh. Sri Ramakrishna was not having any idea. So when it says, Naham Deho, Name Deho, it's not simply word. Oh, I am not this body and the body doesn't belong to me. Not like that. Simply somebody said, not like that. It has been practiced. It has been experienced. For us, of course, it is very difficult. Very difficult. Never try to like the Raman Maharshi, go and lie down before. No, it will be very difficult. So naturally, this moment I cannot follow this. I cannot practice this, but that doesn't mean that some people or anyone could not do. There are. So this, he said that. And then it says in the 12th chapter, which you are going to study, this realization reached the peak. So you have to be very careful when you are reading. Because what happened? Sometimes some people, they read this type of book and then they think, oh, I am not this body, etc., etc. Then he's thinking I am not the body, and the next moment he will go to McDonald's and will have a... No, not this type of people. Sometimes they go on foot long, they will purchase. And he is eating and thinking, oh, I am not the body is not my... That don't do. So we have to understand truly, and we should be very, very truthful to ourselves. This is not my position, but this is the ultimate peak. Well, I am at the base of that, the long, huge hill. We'll go. At this moment, I'm in the base camp and slowly learning how to climb. And there are so many other difficulties are also there. But the peak, some people have already reached over there. I can see the flag. They reached over there. One day I will also reach over there. So the Raman Maharshi, Sri Ramakrishna, from their example, I know this body doesn't belong to me. And I am not the body, I am the consciousness. It is the truth. I will reach to that height. But maybe not today, someday. And today what I should do? What I am doing? What the Guru has instructed me, my teacher has instructed me. Regularly, morning and evening, take the name of God. Read some holy book. Be friendly with your other people. Try to be very calm. Like this small thing. Just practice this. And one day you will reach to that peak. But sure. That's Swami Vivekananda said, when you have taken the road, go on walking. Every time if you stop and say, Acha, how far is the goal? I am going to go over there. You are losing time unnecessarily. Just go. Map is there and you know that I have to go. Go. So having the faith on the words of the scripture and the Guru, just go. This life, next life, doesn't matter. I am going to reach over there. This is the mental strongness of the Hindus. Oh, this life, no problem, I am having all these things and I had some desire, so this is no problem. Next life, I'll be desire free. As Swami Ranganathanandaji used to say, enjoy the whole life, complete, whatever you want in this life, to the householder devotees. And then you say, enough is enough. Whatever was there, I have burned. No more. And then come for this knowledge. You will get it. You will start with the path of realization. So many people, they become monk. Monkhood is not a so easy thing. Because you won't have the desire. But still then, after becoming monk for some years, maybe 20, 25 years, again they get frustration. Oh, I am not having the friends, nobody is listening to me, I know so many things, I like to narrate and give the advices to people, people are not coming, they become frustrated. See, the desire is coming. So it's called Eshana. In Sanskrit, it's called Eshana. Eshana means desire. First is the Eshana of the world, and that is the gold mainly. Gold means wealth. Unless the wealth is there, money is there, you cannot fulfill anything. So the desire. But the ultimate desire, the third desire is Kriti. The Kriti means the people should appreciate me, accept me, and there should not be anyone near around. That's terrible, particularly for the monks. That's why Bhagavan Sri Ramakrishna never ever gave any talk, any lecture, only advices. But if he had given the talk, lecture, think of it. He converted the greatest speaker in those days in no time, Keshav Chandra Sen. He went and met and talked. Keshav was. So that is the way he used to talk. He had that capacity. Have you ever heard that Jesus is going and standing and talking to people? No. He lived the life. It was not necessary for him. So this is the thing, kriti, the desire to, this is very dangerous. So he is telling that in the 12th verse, why desire? Kaya kritta saha purvam tato bhak bistaram asaha ato chinta asaha tasmat evam eva aham astitaha. I broke those words, and this is the 12th chapter, 1st verse. Kaya kritya saha purvam. It's a asaha means intolerance. What is the intolerance? Detachment. Asaha, I cannot bear it. And the literally, asaha will be I cannot bear it. Impossible for me to accept it like that. So it is intolerant. Actually, it is detached. Physical, kaya. And then physically, I used to go, and so many people are there. They'll be so happy to come to the temple, making the garland, cleaning the temple, cooking for the god. So many physical things they will do. And Hindus are also doing the yajna. To organize the yajna, you have to clean the place, and then you have to make a fireplace, and you have to keep the dry the woods and properly in the. There are different varieties of way to make it. Then you have to put the oblation, ghee, and the whole day you are going on chanting of kaya. Kaya means physically. I remember that they removed all this, what's called the lamppost, and made a huge pandal over here. And then so many ladies came, the Swamis came. I saw the picture afterwards. So over here, what is that? Kaya yajna. Physically they are doing. And I won't do. It's over. Why should I do? Because those who are doing, they have a desire. What is the desire? Blessings of God. What is the desire? I should go to heaven. What is the desire? I should be free from all diseases. I should be happy. And no coronavirus should attack me. All these desires are there. But when a person is not having any desire, what he should do? No, I am not going there because I don't have any desire. Think in this way. It is not the dull person or ignorant person, he goes to drink in that time or playing the cards. No. He is sitting over there and his mind is completely enlightened, a constant feeling of joy. So he said, physically it is not necessary for me. Asaha, intolerance. Kaya, kritya, saha is not necessary. Tato bhak. Tato bhak means the talk. When I am talking, when I am chanting, when I am praying to God, discussing about the God, why? Because something less. Otherwise, people will never do that. The one person was fully contented. And he was a very good speaker. But afterwards, he thought it is of no use talking to people. Because majority of them, they just listen and they don't follow. And the wastage of time and energy, no, I am not going to talk. So, but some people, they requested him, please come, please come. So one day he came. Then he said, how many people listen to me? Then half of the people, they raised their hand. Oh, good, good, good. You tell the other people who has not learned. So I am not going to say. So 50% people you listened, you remember, tell the others. who has not listened. He is not interested at all. And this is a different. Swami Vivekananda, the mission was given by his guru, and guru forced him to do this. Then afterwards, when he returned back to India, he understood the work is over. My mission is over. What he did, he was playing with the goats and some geese, and the small puppy was there, Bagha. So that was the name of the dog. So he used to play with them. Can you imagine? He was never dictating, hey, write the book, never. Whatever people noted, whatever the books have come, that is sufficient. Then ultimately he said, let the dead bury their dead. Oh Father, I am coming back to you. So that was, I am coming back. He understood that unnecessary. Whatever the duty was given by his guru to perform, I have completed. Now I am free. And no desire to become famous and all, nothing. So Bhak also, Kaya is the physically, Bhak through the words, Chinta Asa, he's not meditating also. The Chinta means I am the God, I am the God, and I am, why should I think? I am that. So why should I think? Suppose I am thinking, oh, I am Ishatmananda, I am Ishatmananda, that will be useless. I am Ishatmananda. So I need not to meditate and think, oh, this is Ishatmananda. No, not necessary. I need not to see the picture, oh, this is Ishatmananda. Not necessary. I know I am. And even if someone comes and says, where is your identity? So you are not Ishatmananda. He may say, put me into jail. But I will be 100%. I know I am Ishatmananda, whether you believe it or not. Maybe that I am not having any legal paper and you are thinking that I am not. You can think. So that type of complete faith in that I am that. Whoever comes and says that you are not, doesn't know I am that. So somebody is going on physically working, someone is going on talking, someone is thinking, I am free from all that. And that is called ultimate truth. How? I know who am I, so why should I have to talk? Why should I have to go and work for that to understand? This is what the 12th chapter says. A complete. To understand that, just think what type of mental height, spiritual height is necessary. Kaya kritta saha purvam tato vak bistara asaha atha chinta asaha tasmat evam eva aham astitaha. Evam eva aham, me astitaha. I am only existing, I alone exist and nothing else. And before any action, there remains a desire. So when I am doing some puja, yajna, there is a desire, isn't it? There must be a desire. Otherwise, why should I do? The people going to the church, there is a desire. I will pray to the God. Whenever we are doing something, at the back of it, a subtle desire is there, whatever it may be. When we are helping the poor, that's why Jesus said, when you are donating something from the right hand, left hand should not know it. Completely free from that. So that is, I am giving this help, and if that man is not doing anything, hey, I helped you, and you don't remember me, what is this? So you are not getting the benefit of your donation. Donation means give and forget. Sometimes some people, that in India, they always cook and then bring to the Swamis and give it to them. Forget about that. No. Next day they will ring. Swami, have you tasted that? Tasted. That in our ashrama, when someone is bringing the food, cooked food, we send it to our that kitchen. There are so many Swamis are there, 15, 20 Swamis. And many people, a devotee and the worker, they will be giving one spoon to everyone. And they try to remember through whom it has come, which Swami actually sent it. So they will surely give at least one spoon, the people who are distributing, serving. Now you don't remember, so many other items are there. And who gave it and what. I think I have taken. I have taken. What was the taste? If you go on questioning like this, it is very difficult. Anyway, tomorrow I will tell you how was the taste. I went up and then told them, is anything left over? Yes, a little was there. I tasted, oh, this is like this. So again I rang back and told, be satisfied, I have tasted, this is like this. This is not dana. It cannot be. Dana means give and forget. Otherwise, if you go on remembering I gave, then you have not given the way one should give. So that is exactly, no desire at all. Of course, sometimes some people, they feel joy, like the mothers when they have knitted something and then dressed it, the child is moving, the mother is happy. It looks good. Similarly, it is not desire. That cannot be considered as desire. There's the joy that, like, the one lady, she gave me this one, and the whole year, slowly he made this, and she was happy. She's in India, and saw they will be putting in the what's called that YouTube, and in the YouTube she saw, and she was very happy. The Swamiji, you are wearing, good. So that you cannot say this is a desire, it is a joy. That's all. So here, before any action, the desire. So what we should do? The Vedantin, I am telling Vedantin, the Hindus, they are different. When you talk about the Hindus, there are many paths are there. But when you talk about the Vedantin, among the Hindus, this is the last path of the knowledge. What a Vedantin should do. Other Hindus are going to the temple, doing worship. I should also do that. But at the same time, since I am trying to understand knowledge, when I am doing it, I should ask myself, is there any desire at the back of my mind? I am offering some sweets to the god, or some bunch of flower to the god, or giving donation, and I have to ask myself, am I having any desire at the back of my mind for doing this? If there is any desire, immediately root it out and say, no, it's not necessary. I just love this ideology. I just love these people. So I give some donation. That's all. So this is the way, when there is desire, there is duality. Since I am following the path of knowledge, obviously there should not be the duality. I and my God are different. Then you are a dualistic person, and your process of worship is different. Tomorrow, I am going to talk about the Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, a great spiritual personality, who invented nearly 400 years before Bhagavan Sri Ramakrishna. He made a great wave of spiritual wave, that is all these Vaishnavas, particularly ISKCON and other Vaishnava sects and all this, they belong to that. We'll be talking about the Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. And so how the Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, though he was a man of knowledge, he started the bhakti movement, the movement of the devotion. Why? Ordinary people won't understand this. And we should not disturb their mind by this way. Bhagavan Sri Ramakrishna also never said this knowledge to all people. Those who understand this only secretly he used to say, because it's a category. Suppose you were discussing about the physics, higher physics, and if you talk to the school boy, It will be thoroughly confusing. You won't understand. And he also understands the physics, but there are different categories that they look. The physics means this, and this is happening, that is happening. It is good. So that is also physics. When you go to the temple, when you worship, when you meditate, when you pray, when you give donation, that is also religion. And that is helping me to proceed to this ultimate knowledge. I should not denounce those. I should not stop those. I should not laugh at those things. Only if you are intent to understand the knowledge and think that I should follow the path of knowledge, what you should do, whatever you are doing now, including your meditation, you should say, I have to go beyond this. Who is meditating? I. On whom I am meditating? On my God. How I am meditating? By controlling my body and mind. Now here, I, my body, my mind, my, so many times. Now who is this me? Am I this body? No. Am I this mind? No. So who am I? The object on whom I am meditating. I am that. I am that. The object, that means the God on whom I am meditating. Then why should I meditate? So this is I am becoming that God. And what is that God? Full of joy, all-pervading joy, full of bliss. How that can be? Because no desire at all. So now the ultimate thing is, if we like to realize God or to understand the Atman, what should be the first step? To be free from desire. Free from desire. But desire means, in a barefoot, if I walk on this Chicago road when there is snow, that is no answer. No. Sometimes some people they do. Some of our friends are doing. They will be walking the barefoot on the snow. The physical that you are doing, that is not the thing. No desire should be there. It is necessary. I need some food to maintain this body. Bhagavan Sri Ramakrishna, he ate. Lord Buddha, he also ate. Shankaracharya, even this, Astavakra. Why not? Because I have to maintain this body and this is necessary. But I don't have the attachment to this. So we have to understand the subtlety of this. So this is the way sama adhyasa adi vikshipto vyavahara samadhaye evam vilokya niyamam eva aham astitaha. Adhyasa and apavada. The students of Vedanta, they know these two words. Adhyasa means covering. Apavada means uncovering. So he said adhyasa. I don't have the problem of adhyasa because I see the thing as it is. When I see a man, I don't see the man covered as a body and all. I see the consciousness in him or in her. So for me, I don't have to say the vikshipto, the mind is traveling here and there. That is also not there. So why should I meditate? First he said, I am not the body. And body doesn't belong to me. And obviously talking and doing is not necessary. Then you thought, won't you meditate? You know the Vedantin don't meditate even. Well, roaming here and there. And so, nice life. So they are not worshipping, they are not going to the temple, they are not working in that way. Even they are not meditating. When the people learn about it, they are very happy. I will become a Vedantin. So no work. So I need not to do anything. So that's why one story is there. One person came to become a monk, and a young man. And he saw that all young people are working. Somebody is bringing water, somebody is cooking, somebody is doing this. So that was an ancient ashrama, Indian ashrama. So he came and told, who are these people? No, they are all brahmacharis, young monks like this, like this. So all their work. Then they found that one person sitting under a tree talking to the people. So who is that man? He is the guru. What he is doing? He is giving the spiritual instructions. Oh, I like to be like that. From the so it is simple. I'll be sitting and then giving the discourses. But you have to go through all that. Then only you can become. It's not so easy. So when you say that I am not going to meditate also, because my mind is not there at all, no question of vikshipta, no question of disturbed mind. I don't have the mind, I am not thinking at all. So that is a very peculiar situation. I don't have the mind. If I say what people will think, where he says that covering the adhyasa, an ignorant person look to this world as it is. But the person of knowledge will never do that. I will conclude because it is time. Bhagavan Sri Ramakrishna, he was passing. You know, the religious people naturally, they avoid the bad characters and all that. So some prostitutes were there on the road, as they usually do. There's some small quarters. They dressed in the attractive ways of the people. His car was passing that. So the devotees were closing the windows, so that he should not look outside because it's a bad area. Sri Ramakrishna opened the window and then and said, Mother, he was addressing them. Mother, you dressed in this way? Oh, that's good. He didn't see the prostitute, he saw the Divine Mother wearing different type of dresses, standing. And this is called Mana Amana Bhavati. Constantly he is seeing the God, because as the Jesus says Father, Sri Ramakrishna said Mother. But his Mother means that Supreme God, all-powerful God, everywhere, everywhere. He saw the cat and he said, oh, Mother, you like to be eating in the form of a cat? Eat. Can you imagine? The other people, they are shouting, hey, cat, cat, cat. You should not feed the holy food that is supposed to be offered to God. He said, no, the Mother has come in that form. Other people saw the cat as cat. And he, the man, is the man of knowledge. He saw the cat as a divine form. And that is why Swami Vivekananda said, whoever is helping the poor, the downtrodden, illiterate, helping them whatever manner is possible, worshipping God, the living God and goddesses. Why this? There cannot be anything else but that God. That is Vedanta. So I'll stop here, and some of the one or two slok verses from here and the 13th chapter. So let us conclude by saying Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. I'll say, you repeat. And when you repeat, mentally, you also think that first Shanti, praying to the nature, oh, please be friendly with me. Second Shanti, praying to the beings all around you, please be friendly with me. And the third Shanti, praying to your own body and mind, so please be with helping me like that. No disturbances in the body and mind. Om Shanti. 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 Harihi Om. Tat Sat.